Thank you so much. This is Radio Desert, and I'm your host, Pastor Mike Jamston. And tonight we have one of the greatest people we have in Kenya, the makers of the law. They tungati themselves, 022, Mheshimiwa himself, Senator wa Kiambu. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. Karibu sana.
Karungo, Thang'Wa.
I'm so happy actually.
Mm-hmm.
And us seeing you, I can really say that we're happy.
Yes.
This is Radio Desert.
Yes.
Of course.
Pastor Mike.
Umenilea.
Pastor Mike. Yes.
Years down the line.
We met at huko kwa sesheni za Gikuyu.
And you once told me that in Kikuyu they say at the Utwagutua.
Kiregatua. Yeah.
And here I am.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, I'm the one running the Radio Desert.
I'm proud of you.
And I'm really so happy. At least unaona kuna mazao. Kuna kamutu ulizaa mahali sasa kame.
Yes. In Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia.
A pastor.
Yes, a pastor.
In Makkah.
Yes.
A pastor. A broadcaster. A pastor who is speaking Arabic.
Yes.
And all the way coming from Thika.
Yes.
Hey, Kiambu to better.
Sana mheshimiwa. But I'm so proud.
Yes.
I'm so proud of, so, it's not an easy thing being a pastor to these people. Unajua tunafanya tu chini ya maji. Really chini ya maji. But by the grace of God, this far we come, it is God.
Yeah.
How do you see Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia, I would say I am surprised.
Why?
Unasikia ile kushikwa na butwa. Because when I was coming here,
right,
when I was nominated to represent the Senate at the UN Tourism Assembly here,
right,
I was like, Saudi Arabia, ile tunasikianga, ile maneno watu tunasikia wanauawa, ile maneno tunasikia watu wanaletwa na maagent, wamefukuzwa. So I was like, what kind of Saudi is this?
Right.
But again, I was like, let me go. So that I can go see for myself.
Right.
So that I can be able to represent my people well.
Right.
Because back at home, tunapigiangwa simu. Kuna mtoto wetu amekwama Saudi.
Right.
Kuna msichana wetu alienda miaka 3 sijamuona. Right. So I was like, let me go. I might even fight them and tell them, wazazi wako wanakutafuta. So vile nilifika hapa. First of all, the place, of course, it is not as green as our home. It is a desert. A desert with a lot of water. Kwa manyumba. A desert with electricity everywhere. Wow. And I'm like, hey, kwanza hapo nikashikwa na butwa tena nikasema, yani Kenya yetu tuko na vitu zote.
Right.
But we are not able to give our people what they deserve.
Right.
Then nikaanza kuuliza sasa hapa nataka kukutana na Wakenya.
Right.
And that's why I met very nice Kenyans. You one of them, you one of them. Kiongozi. Yes. Wengine watu Madhenge, kuna Wamboi, wengine kuna nani.
Yeah.
Viki wote. And I'm like, these are Kenyans. Yeah, so I met so many Kenyans.
Right.
Like yesterday,
right,
the football tournament.
Right.
So many Kenyans there, and they're playing football at night from 10 p.m. all the way to 5 in the morning.
Right.
They were happy, and they're only taking coffee. I met so many people from Kiambu, from Kefesheko, from Lemuru, from Gedongori.
Right.
Many people from Kiambu.
Watu
wako nyumbani. I'm asking them, umekaa hapa miaka ngapi? Ananiambia miaka 15.
Right.
Na wewe umekaa hapa miaka ngapi? Mmoja ananiambia mimi nilikuja, contract yangu imeisha, but niko tu huku natafuta. Naomba siturudi nyumbani hadi hapa. Wacha nitafute huku. Right. Huku wananiita Kemboy. What is Kemboy? Ananiambia wakimbizi.
Right.
Like una contract yako inaisha, wewe tu uko around but you want to look for another contract.
Right.
Happy and all that.
Right.
But all in all, baada ya kukutana na watu wengi hapa, na wale tuliongea na wale wamefurahi.
Right.
They have told me there are others who are also suffering.
Right.
Nikaambiwa kuna watu kama wasichana karibu 300 wako kwa jela.
Right.
Na labda hawajafanya makosa, na labda kesi yao haijasikizwa.
Right.
Nikaambiwa kuna wasichana kadhaa wanaishi kwa barabara, kwa mtaa.
Right.
Hawana kwa kukaa.
Right.
Na sana hawa wako na watoto.
Right.
Na msichana akipata mtoto hapa, hapati kibali cha kurudi nyumbani. Ati lazima mtoto afanywe DNA ijulikane kama ni wako. Na yule mtu akufanya DNA ile kitu imenishtusha sana. Yule mtu karibu you can put it on the table.
Let's put it on
the table. Yeah, just put it there. Yule mtu mwenye ile kitu imenishtusha sana. Tuendelee tu. Ile kitu imenishtusha sana. Yes, so nimetembea kila mahali.
Right.
Nikapata watu wengine nao, nikaambiwa kuna shida,
Yes.
Kuna wasichana karibu 300 wako kwa jela. Wengine wao hawana hatia, ni vile hawana mawakili, ni vile embassy haishughuliki. Wengine nikaambiwa wako mtaani kwa streets. Hawana kwa kukaa, na ni Wakenya tu wanataka kurudi kwao.
Maybe a chance maybe to confirm whether this is true.
Yes. Nakwambia kwa sasa, sababu vile niliambiwa hayo yote, I was like, I need to see.
Right.
Yesterday I met some happy Kenyans.
Right.
I met some Kenyan partying. I met some Kenyans playing football. I met some Kenyans who have been here for a long time.
Right.
So I want to see the other side of Kenyans in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
And today I went all the way in the streets and I met one homeless lady who has a daughter of 8 years old.
My God.
And she says, I want to go back home. Where is your home? In Vihiga County.
Right.
She has been trying to go home, but she can't because, and this is something as a country that we need to stop everything and deal with it.
Right.
She said, for you to go home with a child, a DNA must be taken to a farm, whether that is your child.
Right.
And then if it is a farm, you go back home. Now the question is, who is doing this DNA? Is the government of Kenya.
Yes.
So what the government of Kenya is doing is sending somebody all the way from Kenya to come and do a DNA test here.
Right.
Then they go with the DNA samples all the way back to Kenya.
Right.
She's telling me they did that 3 years ago. They have never brought the results. That woman is in the streets. Why can't government just do something very simple? The way they are saying PPPs, the way they are saying privatization.
Right.
Just come here to Saudi and get an MOU with a certain hospital.
To you, did it
for you to be told, let's go to that facility, have your DNA, which I have asked around here, it is costing about 1,000 Saudi money. Right. That's about 3,400 Kenyan shillings.
Right.
So I'm like, why don't they do that here? So that if somebody has a baby, you don't know the father, or whatever happens, a baby is a baby. So that mother is needed to be facilitated to go back home.
Right.
Now she's here. She has been in the streets for the last 3 years, but she cannot go home.
What did you think is the problem here?
The problem, of course, and that's why we are saying Wahed Mara. That is one term. That is why we are saying all that, because the contact person here of the government of Kenya is the embassy.
Right.
The embassy of Kenya in Riyadh, the contact person or the connection or the contact between the Kenyan government and the Kenyans in Saudi is the embassy of Kenya here.
Right.
The embassy of Kenya in Saudi, in Riyadh, is sleeping on the job.
Right.
Because they're supposed to have statistics. They're supposed to know those 300 women in jail. Why are they there?
Right.
Of course, they are criminals, we can say. There are those who have taken drugs. There are those who have done. But there are some innocent ones who are suffering.
Right.
So the government must have in their fingertips the embassy itself. This one is in jail because of this. This one is because the only issue that we have followed from Saudi is probably somebody, the agent took them to a different contract and that contract refused to renew. Those are very common and we have had. We have heard about this gentleman who was assisted by Kenyan government, this blood money guy.
Yes.
But there are some women who are rotting in jail.
Right.
And by the time their case will be heard, they'll be told, I'm jailing you for 2 months, but we are sorry you have overstayed in remand for the last 3 years. Today, if the government of Kenya and the embassy of Kenya want to assist these homeless Kenyan women who've got children here and the DNA has not been taken, they can help them within a week. Because all they have to do,
Ngoja mheshimiwa.
Yes.
What you've said.
Yes.
A week.
I mean, if the issue is the DNA, go take the DNA. You don't have to get somebody from Kenya to come and take the DNA sample, then go back with it to Kenya, then bring the result after 3 years.
Right.
That is somebody who is not thinking.
Right.
That is an embassy that is doesn't know what it is doing.
Right.
They should have somebody here.
Right.
Go do your test. Is it? Then they come up with ways of ascertaining that that's your baby. But I don't think somebody will be stuck with a baby suffering in the street and saying, this is my baby. It's of course this is a baby. A mother will always do everything to take care of the child. That child I saw, she's 8 years old. She doesn't go to school. She's supposed to be either in study 1 or study 2. She doesn't go to school. She's speaking Swahili, which she has learned from the mother, and a little bit of English from the cartoon that she watches from her mother's phone. Oh my God. You know, so it is sad. It is sad. And the embassy of Kenya in Riyadh must be called to order. And that is something that we need to discuss when I go back to Kenya. And when I go back to Parliament, that we need to have an embassy, not only in Kenya, because Kenyans are suffering everywhere. I mean, not only in Saudi Arabia, not only in Riyadh, even in any other country where we have commissions, where we have embassies, they must know that they are the contact, they are the fountain where people need to go rest, where people need to go get help. Because if they were to represent people well, the problems will be solved. Those agencies that are conning people here, they wouldn't be doing so. You know, those Kenyans who are rotting in the streets, they won't be rotting in the streets. Those who are in jail, they'll be taken care of. And I think we should rethink the way we do our laws or the policies that we have when you have to Kenyan missions in foreign countries. That whenever we have an embassy must have a contact person elected by the people in that area. You know, like here in Riyadh, they can get representative, like 2 or 3 or 4. That every week or every 2 weeks, they'll be meeting with the ambassador or the embassy. So that people will know that there's somebody who can assist them. We don't have to wait when there's an accident, where there's a disease. That's when the government comes in and we are lifting people. No. There's somebody suffering silently here. Like Mama Dalia, all the way from Vihiga, but she is in the streets of Riyadh in Saudi. Na labda kama angekuwa kwao, angekuwa tu ana kuza hapo korosho, sijui nini, angekuwa sawa. So the issue is the embassy. And the issue is the appointing authority. Because if you now appoint somebody who you are rewarding because of campaigning for you, who is a former politician who has no idea, has never been outside the country other than the benchmarking story, then you might not get the right person. It's even better sometimes to get somebody who has been there for a long time. Or at least second that person who have been, like that gentleman I found here has been here for 15 years. That person should be co-opted by the assembly in some arrangement. Or somebody who has been assisting people within that area, who is known, who can be voted for, who can be elected, who can be told you are representative. He can also be co-opted by the mission or by the embassy. That way it will be very easy to help. But sometimes maambassador wengine wanakuja tu kutulia, kufanya biashara, and because nothing is happening.
I foresaw you when you were coming, you looked so dull, so down. I can now connect it is because of the story of the baby that you've just seen on the street. It's very cold here right now. And you as a father, and there's so as a leader and as a father, I've noted that you came with a very dull face and very down. And actually I was even fearing to have time with you because I noted you were not okay. Now I get the reason and the power behind what you've seen. Now I think, Mheshimiwa, there's also something else maybe you would want to know. Like during when vetting for these people to come, are Kenyans allowed to throw their maybe their reasons, maybe their word? Can Kenyans be involved? Is it allowed for the Kenyans who have been there to be asked whether it is okay to chagua Pastor Mike to become the leader?
I think for now, the buck stops with the president, who is the appointing authority. And when he appoints, they are taken to parliament. And when they're taken to parliament, is for, vetting processes. But those are just formalities, because when the president brings somebody, and you know how our parliament is, they rubber stamp things. It's a conveyor belt. But I think going forward, we should now look into that scenario where I had spoken by saying that when we have an ambassador here, we must have a representative of the people, Kenyan people in that country, who will be working very closely with the ambassador. Not only one person, it could be 2 or 3 people elected by people from different region or different towns. A small committee. That way, if somebody dies, they have the channels of helping and taking them back home. If somebody is being tortured, if somebody has problem, if somebody is in the street, like today, I also visited another lady who is taking care of children from another woman who got them in the streets. But because of what she has gone through, this depression, so her mind is haywire. You know? And when that happens, she's not taking care of her 2 little children. So they're left in the streets by their own. They don't have a father. They don't have a mother. These children cannot go anywhere now. Their mother is Kenyan. They cannot go anywhere because the DNA has not been done. And even if it was to be done, the mother is not sent at the moment.
She's not sent.
But you see, there are some nice Kenyans who are even saying, let me take care of the children. Let them grow. By the time they get whatever age, we'll know whatever to do with them. But you see, it is not supposed to be like that. The embassy is supposed to be here, one-on-one. You are a Kenyan, you have this problem, let's try to solve it.
You brought me to a question. You brought me to a certain question I've been asking myself. If a person dies here and he or she is a Kenyan, and the family is not able to repatriate the body to home, can the government repatriate the body itself? Does the government have such funds? Is it fair? Because you've been a lawmaker now for some time. Can you elaborate to us? Is it possible for the government to pay for the body? Na yule mtu apelekwe nyumbani akiwa maiti, kwa sababu we've been doing it ourselves.
You see, these things can always be done if the government is willing. For now, there is no law. For now, there is no policy when it comes to if you die there, we have to bring you in here. But you see, Kenyans are so supportive to one another. And when some of these things happen, people do these things. But I believe a government can do something. Of course, they did it the other day to Raila. You know, sending a whole plane, and that happened. So we must all be treated equally. You know, yes, we can say he's a leader, but of course, we are the one who are putting you there. So you also need to help. And that's what I'm saying. If this government and this embassy were serious, they would even charter a plane to come all the way here. And collect everybody who want to go home. And they bring them back home. You know, it can be done. But we cannot be saying that we are creating jobs abroad. Tunapeleka watu abroad. But tukiwapeleka kule, wakienda wapate shida, hakuna shida wa kurudisha. Wewe kazi yako ni kusema nimepeleka watu 200. Wewe tuambie ni wangapi wako kwa streets Saudi. Tuambie ni wangapi wako kwa jela Saudi. Usituambie tu wale umepeleka. Kuna wale wanataka kurudi, tuwarudishe tu ndio wakuje wafanye kazi. So this is a call to everyone. But I don't blame them 100%. Because probably if I didn't come here, also I could not have known exactly what is happening. But now I know. So the best thing is not to keep quiet. Is go to push the Senate. Even if we have to make a committee of inquiry to come here purposely for that issue, it better be done.
But I'm telling you, Mheshimiwa,
it better be done.
If we talk, kesho unaweza nisikia
umekamatwa
na patipati.
Kwa nini?
Because I'm telling you the truth, because we've come to a place where we are fearing even to tell the truth where should be told. You understand? I don't know whether it is the government or it is the whole sin that is making the whole thing look so heavy. To a point sahizi, I know Mheshimiwa Paul Karungo is doing 1 to 3. But nikiongea, I will have no defense. I don't have power to talk. Do you understand? So, for me to be able to tell the truth without this fear, is there a way
you know,
to protect?
You know, let me tell you something. Even we come from Kiambu, we
Right.
speak the language which is Kikuyu. And
Yeah,
there's
right.
a Kikuyu saying that says, "Kwa mwari ya gukiura, kwa mukiri kwariretane."
Yes.
That's why we are telling everybody, please do not be silent. Speak. Speak again, speak again, speak again, speak again, until the voice is so loud that they will hear. You might say, I won't say anything because I don't want them to come for me. They will come for you when you're not even expecting. So it's better to speak. And if you're speaking from the heart, and if you're speaking from a point of representation and representing people, continue. And when you do, mention it. Today, the Bob Jagi, the abductees who were abducted in Uganda,
Yes.
they were released because people spoke. People agitated. Even the former president had the cry of his people. He used his means to talk to the president, whatever, and the guy was released. So even on this one, continue speaking.
Right.
If you see somebody in the street, do video. Say this person is in the street. Somebody somewhere will see sense and will say this guy is not doing it because here unataka kuchaguliwa kiti gani hapa? Hakuna. So usinikusaidia Wakenya wenzako.
Right.
So the best thing is continue speaking, and when you speak, speak to the others. When they come, say they have come. When they do this, say they have done. Above all, East or West home is the best.
True.
Na kwenu haukufuzwa na mtu, but do what is supposed to be right. Follow the laws of that country.
Right.
Don't do what is not supposed to be done here, but also what they are not doing to their people, they shouldn't do it to our people.
True.
Yes.
True. You know, for the first time, I want to congratulate you. I have never seen mheshimiwa amefika. Sorry to say. Akatoka kwenye zile tunazita nyumba za kikasri. Akaingia kwa raia. When I was told that mheshimiwa Karungo has been seen, actually the person who saw you said, I think nimeona 022. And I was told that 022 ameonekana akitembea. Actually, I thought it is a lie. Until one of my friends, Wakaris, told me it's true. He's here. We have never seen any mheshimiwa walking by the streets of Saudi saying hi to his people. Wewe umeenda mpaka football pitch. Umepigwa na mtu?
Hawana.
Umenyang'anywa chochote?
Hakuna.
They eat mahindi with you?
Yes.
They drank gawa with you?
Yes.
They were happy to see you. Now, this is a good start, and I wish all the wabunges and the people who present the government can do the same. Come to the ground. Listen to the people. At least, hata kama mtu ana ujinga, in 20% of their ujinga, 80% might bring
right.
some. Yes.
Sometimes they even say, even a bad person can be used as a good example.
True.
So not everybody is bad. True. Even the bad one are good.
Right.
So and for me, I wanted to see and hear because I've gone to so many other countries. I've gone to China where I used to work, and also my first daughter was born in China.
Right.
I said was born was born in China.
Right.
And you see, being born there, we did not go through the DNA stuff.
Hakuna?
The embassy just asked for our names, asked for the birth certificate, and they gave us a passport, and we are able to come back home. But just like here, it is very hard because they say here the child belongs to the father.
True.
So if the father is not available, then the mother akona shida na mtoto. So those are some of the things that we need as a country because mtoto ni wetu ni Mkenya. Why do we want somebody from Vihiga to rot in the street of Saudi hapa Riyadh? Eti anaweza rudi nyumbani. So we have to do something.
Right.
We will discuss this.
Right.
And I'm telling you, you will hear me on the floor of the house discussing this issue.
Tunaingoja.
Yes.
That day even give us the link.
We have to.
And we are so happy, mheshimiwa.
We have to.
We are so grateful. Thank you so much for coming and for meeting with your people. It is true, you're a true Getungati. You're a true Mau of our country.
Watu wetu lazima tunawaangalia na nimesikia wengi wametoka Kiambu.
Yeah. But now, did they give you gahawa? Wamekupatia gahawa?
Gahawa is kahawa.
Yes.
Nimekunywa kahawa. Kuna ingine kahawa inakaa yellow sijui ni gani hiyo.
Inaitwa Arabic coffee. Hiyo ukikunywa ulali. Ni mpaka masaa 10-12 ndio uweze kulala.
I tell you, I've noted people, they come out at night. During the day, it's quiet.
It's a different
Evening.
culture.
So for me, I'm used to sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah, at night. So I'm missing a lot. Yes. But niko sawa.
Uko salama.
Yes.
Now, on a quick one. Welcome to, on a quick question.
Yes.
What do you take what is the first thing you take in the morning when you wake up?
Water. I take a glass of water.
A glass of water.
Yes.
What is the first thing that you cannot miss in Mheshimiwa's car?
Ooh. I'm thinking. My phone? Or my driver probably. Oh no, I drive myself sometimes.
All right.
Yeah. So mostly my phone and my charger.
Whom do you call most?
Whom do I call most? Oh my God, unless my children, my wife. Yeah. Because I call them, though we see each other every other minute. But I think, yeah, I call my wife most.
Mheshimiwa's favorite meal?
No. You'll be surprised.
I'm waiting for the surprise.
Jahe.
Jahi.
Ile wanasemanga wananunua kwa hardware. Jahe is my favorite. And I'm rethinking of how to promote that meal. Do you know jahe is the healthiest food you can have?
Right. Moments.
Yeah. My best moment is when I see people saying, good job. You have done it well.
Right.
So when I don't see that, I have to put pressure. I have to pull up my socks. But when I hear people telling me, hapo umefanya vizuri, I'm like, thank God, I've done my job.
Okay.
Yes, that is my happiest moment. But when I hear people say, hapa hujafanya, I don't reply to them. Siwaiti majina, siwatukani, sikasiriki. I'm like, they need me to improve, and I improve.
Your lowest moment?
Lowest moment, oh my God, is when probably one of my family members is not feeling well. When my constituent is going through something that I cannot assist. Right. Because you know, sometimes we're all human. Right. Maybe somebody want a certain kind of help that I cannot be able, maybe financially, maybe morally, and even we get proposals here and there. Kuna wakati, you know, that's story for another day. So what I'm trying to say is that when I feel that I cannot help, I'm helpless.
That is your lowest moment.
That is my lowest moment.
Mheshimiwa's favorite person?
Whoa. Favorite person? Person?
Mheshimiwa's favorite person?
You know, I have many.
Right.
Depending on where. For example, love of my life. Yes. My favorite person. My wife.
Your wife.
In politics, my favorite person. Rigiji. You know, when you go to any other area, I have a different person. So I think I don't want to say one per se, but it depends on the field.
All right.
So if you want to be specific,
right then,
I'm okay.
Mheshimiwa's favorite Bible verse?
Oh, Jesus wept. Jesus wept. No, the favorite one is in Genesis. Right. Not very sure whether it's 9 or 38:9. Not sure, but I know it's there somewhere. I know it is there. That says, if you touch the mountain, yes, you will perish. Tusiguze mulima.
Tusiguze mulima. Wow, that is so wonderful.
Look for it and write it down here. Wake up.
By the way, what umwangalia hapa chini, I'll make sure that I put it. I didn't know it is biblical.
It's biblical.
Usiguze mulima.
Usiguze mulima.
Usiguze mulima. Yeah. Mheshimiwa's dream car?
I'm not so much into cars. I'm not so much into cars.
Right. But it was Mheshimiwa's favorite machine.
Me, I fit everywhere. Right. I fit anything. Right. You know, sometimes you only do it not for yourself, but probably for where you're going. So that one doesn't bother me much. But anything Chinese.
Ukaletewa hapa.
Anything Chinese.
Jitua. Ikaletwa hapa.
Kabisa.
Ikaletwa mbele yako.
Anything Chinese.
Colors.
Bibi siendagi hizo zingine. Even my phone is Chinese.
By the way.
Yeah, me I don't go for asijui nini ati inafunguka mara 3. I always take my phone because I have to. Huwa nasema hata yangu inafunguka. Ni vile zinaachana.
Ni vile zinaachana.
So for me, I don't want to, because all I want is to make calls. What I want is to surf internet. Right. Look at, is it speedy enough? It's not about perception.
No.
It's not about and to blend in.
Right.
I also don't like to be seen like I'm up here. Right. You know, it's not like not to be seen. That's how I am. Okay. You know, even if when I was probably drinking and I'm drinking cheap liquor, Singeenda ati nione wao wako BSOP na wao nini ati nikuja hapa. Hapana, ile tu ilikuwa yangu kidogo. Yeah, because I mean, it is me. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm doing it for me.
That is where we say Neko Cow.
Neko Cow. Hey cow.
Hey cow.
2027 bado tuko pamoja na watu wa Kiambu.
No.
Tuendelee hapo hapo.
Mheshimiwa Dream Kenya.
Yes.
In the party words.
Dream Kenya.
Right.
Is what you are saying. Just listen to the people. When people tell you we do not want water, we need food, you listen. They're the one who want. Don't tell them water ndio muhimu. Kwanza yapatiana hiyo alafu muongelele hiyo ingine. What I'm trying to say is listen to the people. Every other minute. Even your children. You listen to them or they listen to you. All right? People interact. All right? So the best thing, you don't even have to be a scientist, a rocket scientist. All you have to do, listen to the people you represent. Because that is what our constitution says. That is what is public participation. Then from there, sikizaneni. Wacha kukuja kusema wewe ni mimi ni mrefu zaidi, nilisoma zaidi, hiyo ni yako. Na ukitoka hapo mwingine atakuja. But if you listen to the people, that's all. The problem you're having here in Riyadh, in Saudi, of our Kenyans and the embassy is not listening. Just listen.
So it's not even a big issue.
Yes. Listening. Because kwaria ni kwadana.
Tuko tuashira.
Tuko tuashira. So thank you very much for hosting me.
Thank you so much.
Nimeshukuru sana kukua Saudi.
Asante.
I hope nitarudi tena.
Just come back again.
Yes.
By then utapata Radio Desert and the whole letter James Media ikiwa kubwa.
Na sitalala mpaka huyo tumeona kwa street amerudi nyumbani. Ndio huyo mtoto tusomeshe na huyo mtoto ni mimi nitasponsor. Akikuja nyumbani, huyo nitasponsor asome.
Kenyans, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Na unajua kwao ni Vihiga.
Right.
Ni Mlunje. Na mimi tunasema ni Mkenya. Huyo akikuja ako kasichana ka miaka 8, mimi nitalipia shule.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Mheshimiwa.
Asante sana.
And we are so much grateful to have you.
Shukran.
We have never had such kiongozi. Thank you.
Asante.
For the first time even I've hosted a man of high rank.
Kijana wa mtaa wewe ndiye mweshaji.
Yeah, we are so much grateful.
Asante.
Thank you so much Kenyans. We are so much grateful. That was Mheshimiwa Karungo wa Thang'Wa Senator wa Kiambu 2022 County. And we are so much grateful. Until next time, God bless you so much and God bless Kenya.